What's going on, people? It's your boy Nando. You know what it is. It's the Pound for Pound Boxing Show in partnership of Warren Boxing Management. Today, two very special guests, two guys that are going to get on it 24th of July in Enfield at the Warren Boxing Management Show on Fight Zone. It's Billy Underwood and Josh Adewale, two middleweights, 50-50 fight. Let's get these guys on. Hopefully, we could get Alfie Warren on as well, their promoter, see what they got to say. How you doing, guys?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Josh, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Guys, I just want to say on behalf of the Pound for Pound Boxing Show and Warren Boxing Management, I want to say thank you to you both for your professionalism to come on to this, because not a lot of fighters who are gonna fight usually agree to this. So thank you both for taking your time for doing this interview as well.
No worries, man. No worries.
Josh, how are you, man? How's camp? How's things going?
I'm tired. Yeah, no, everything's going fine, man.
That's good. That's good.
It's been a while.
I can imagine, Billy. I'm sure you feel the same as well. You're glad to be back in camp.
Yeah, I'm the same, man. It's good. Obviously, I've been in the gym non-stop, but it's just about getting that date and having something to aim for now, man. And it feels good. So,
Billy, I'll start with you. You were the first one to be announced on the cards. You're back in the ring for the first time since December 2019. And what a card it is, because it's not only just a small fight, it's live on Fight on TV. I want to start off with that. What's your thoughts on this new platform that's given opportunities like you and Josh to showcase how good you are in the ring? The fans can actually tune in for these type of events if they can't make it to the venues themselves.
Yeah, obviously it's good. It gives us exposure as well, and it gives fans a chance to watch fights that they probably wouldn't be able to watch if they weren't there. And the setup as well. You know, I've seen some clips, I've seen some videos, and the setup looks really good as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Josh, what do you think of this platform? Is it good? How great is it for British boxing?
Yeah, it's good. It reminds me of that the Zone. So people that can't make it, obviously they can still tune in, so they're not missing out.
Brilliant. Billy, you was added obviously to the card first. When you first heard from, if it was your coach or Alfie or Freddie or whoever, that you're back in the ring after so long on this card, live on Fight Zone, sum up your feeling of, let's say, relief after the year that we all had during COVID.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was, mate. Relief, and just, as I said, something to aim for. You know, it just flicks a switch in the gym. I'm sure every fighter will understand it. It'll flick a switch and just turn you up a little bit because you've got something to aim for.
Brilliant. Josh, you fought just before COVID happened last year in March, and then obviously the lockdown happened. Sum up your feeling when you got the call. First of all, they announced you as the new signing of Warren Boxing Management, so you're both under the same promotion, and straight away got added to the card. So it was a double win for you. Sum up that feeling when you heard the news.
Yeah, I was relieved, really. Just it's not fun training just to train. So yeah, it was good to finally get a date and be able to do what we've been doing in the gym.
Billy, before we went live, you said you're happy that you're in this 50-50 fight. And I was mentioning that, you know, Alfie and the boys are keeping that tradition of what Frank are doing, what it is doing, basically, putting people in 50-50 fights is what the fans want to see. I'm sure you wanted to fight someone like Josh, not someone that's got a record of 2-50, basically.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, as you said, it's something that the fans want to see, and it's what most fighters want as well. You know, I'm sure Josh feels the same. You want to be involved in 50-50 fights. You don't want to be boxing journeyman or career. It's what we get involved in the sport for. You know what I mean? So I feel lucky to do it at such an early stage.
When Josh got presented to you, what did you think? Did you know anything about him before this fight? And do you know what things brings?
I watched him box Hawley, I watched that, so I know that he was another prospect. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, I watched him box Hawley, but I don't take much out of it. Do you know what I mean? He's boxing someone else. It's a different fight, different time. So at the end of the day, I know that he's just a prospect, and he's as hungry as what I am. So it's good to get him.
What dangers does he bring to the ring? Is there anything that you got from that Hawley fight that his style?
Yeah, cool. So he seems like he likes to come forward. You know, he likes to be the aggressor. He looked good. There's nothing I can really take away from him. I'm not gonna, as I said, he's not boxing me, so there's not really much I can take from it. Do you know what I mean? That's something I've got to work out on that.
Josh, when you was told that Billy Underwood was on the plate, was you happy with taking the 50-50 fight? Obviously, it didn't go your way against James Hawley. Did you feel the same as Billy, that you didn't want another, like a journeyman, just to make your comeback? You wanted the 50-50 fight and get straight in there?
I wouldn't mind fighting a journeyman. I'm not. Yeah, it's not really. Obviously, if I didn't want to fight a 50-50 fight, I wouldn't be doing it. But if I got told I had an opponent, I wouldn't be angry or upset. A fight's a fight. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You know much about Billy and what dangers he brings to the ring? Have you ever seen him fight?
No. And if I went off the 4 he's had anyway, you can't, even like he said about me, even if he'd fought a prospect, there's only so much you can take from it. But because he's not fought one, how you fight opponents is sometimes different to how you'd fight another prospect, if that makes sense. Like when we fight prospects, most prospects look the same when they fight opponents. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a hard one really. But
what makes you, not to stir the pot or anything, just in your opinion, what makes Josh Adewale the guy to take his O away? What do you bring to the ring different from his other 4 opponents, in your opinion?
A lot, obviously, because they're opponents. But just since the last fight, obviously it went the other way by 1 round, and I don't think I lost that fight. So just what happened with that fight, obviously, regardless who was put in front of me, I'm not trying to let that same sort of stuff happen ever again. So yeah, that's given me just an extra push, if that makes sense.
Billy, what makes you think that you can beat this man? Obviously, I echo what he said. It was, I wouldn't say a controversial decision. I think it was such a close fight against James Hawley. I couldn't call it. For me, I thought it deserved to be a draw, in my opinion. That's just me being honest, because I don't think I sat there when it went to the judges. I couldn't say Josh won or James won. For me, it was such a close fight. But what can you bring different to the ring?
I think first of all, I'm a completely different fighter to James Hawley. I'm a different fighter, so I can't, as I said, I can't take a lot out of that fight or compare myself, because I am a different fighter. So we'll have to see on the night. But if I wouldn't take a fight, I didn't believe I could win. You know, as I'm sure Josh wouldn't. He's going to think the same thing, which makes it such a good fight.
Guys, I ask my guest always this. It's the first time I've had 2 on, but you can also, if you want, it's up to you. A lot do. In your opinion, your style of fighting, can you see this fight going the distance, in your opinion? Josh, I'll start with you.
Well, I start with me, man. Yeah, all fights can go the distance. I've only done 1 6-rounder. He's not done a 6-rounder, so it'd be silly for me to come on here saying I'm gonna stop him when I've not stopped anyone in my last 4 fights. You know what I mean? But my main goal on the night is just to get the win, really. So but yeah.
Billy, is that the same for you? It doesn't matter if
Yeah,
you
of course,
stop him or it goes the distance?
I think at the end of the day, I think the main thing is to get the win, as you said, and it is. You know, I can catch him and hurt him and stop him. He can catch me and hurt me. And as I said, that's why it's such a good fight. We're both 50 prospects, and we both want the win, however it comes. You know what I mean? So.
Alfie was meant to come onto this one. I was meant to ask him this question, but I'll ask both of you this question. Obviously, focus is on each other, but getting past one or the other, whoever wins this fight, what do you want next? Because I'm hearing a fight with James Hawley. Do you want that rematch, Josh? Or Billy, do you want that fight with James?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he wants a rematch, and I'd fight James as well. I've done a few rounds with James, and I'll be happy to fight him as well. But as you said, main focus is Josh at the minute, and then we'll go from there after that.
Josh?
Yeah, I'm just focused on the 24th of July.
But I'm saying, if you did win, would you want that rematch with James Hawley to put that to bed, to make it right?
I don't feel like I need to put anything to bed, or I don't. If I got offered the fight, I wouldn't turn it down. But James isn't. I don't think about James, or I don't think about fighting him. I'm not bothered.
To the focus of Billy.
One fighter doesn't define my career, so I could get the job done on the 24th and be offered James and not fight him anyway. Do you know what I mean? People can take what they want from it if that did happen. I'm not saying it would happen, but people can take what they want from it. If me and the people around me advise me to take it, I wouldn't turn it down. But yeah. I'd be silly to be thinking about what's next when I haven't even had this fight. Do you know what I mean?
No, I understand. I was just giving an example. If you did win, who would you want? But you're in a division where there's so many good fights for you guys, whoever the winner is. You got Ashley Ills, you got Jordan Reynolds, you got James Hennigan, you got a lot of people, you got a lot of hot prospects in this division, and it's heating up domestically as well.
Yeah, a different fight could make more sense after this fight. We never know.
That's the same for me as well. I think, you know, like you said about Hawley, that different paths can come up. You know what I mean? You can win a fight and it opens doors. So you never know.
I want to ask you both if when this video comes out, if people want to buy tickets for this, like your fans or anyone from your area, etc., where can they go buy these tickets? James,
I wanted to say something quick. You can Billy said if you win fights, sometimes it can open doors. I think sometimes losing a fight can open doors as well, because I've had certain fighters have obviously got confidence from it, because I've had some fighters in my DMs asking to fight me, and you know, since the James fight, I've had these sorts of things. So yeah, it is what it is.
well, hopefully a win will open more doors for the winner for this fight as well, and vice versa for the loser as well. Either way, I hope you both take something away from this fight, win or lose. It's still in your career. Remember that it's still both early in your career. So regardless of what happens, but me as a boxing fan, and I'm sure I speak for everyone else, I just want a good fight, and I can see this being the fight of the night.
It sounded like you was giving me the loser speech.
No. To be honest,
you was giving us that, like, yeah, it doesn't matter what happens, like, as long as you turn up, it's the taking part that counts.
No, nothing like that. Josh, do you know what it is? I'm just in the. I sit on the fence. I'm in the middle. For me, I just want to see a boxing fight. Whoever wins, I'll congratulate you. Whoever loses, say keep your head up. It's still early in your career. That's all it is.
I bet you will.
Guys, I'll start with you, Josh. If your fans and anyone wants to buy tickets, how can they do this?
Just contacting me through my socials, really. Josh Adewale, Josh_Adewale on Twitter and Instagram, and yeah, that's probably the best way, really.
Brilliant. Billy, yourself?
Yeah, mine's the same. Obviously, a lot of mine, I get it pretty much, you know, the same crowd that they stick by me. So a lot of mine are contacting me for tickets already and stuff. But yeah, same thing on Instagram and stuff like that. They can get through to me on that.
Brilliant.
Billy don't need to sell tickets.
I do, mate. Trust me.
Billy's got the fans. They're contacting him.
Are you saying Billy's like Nathan Heaney?
Yeah.
Josh and Billy, before I let you go, both of you, a message for your fans and what we expect on the 24th of July. Josh, I'll start with you.
I just want to say thanks to everyone supporting and turning up to the venue, tuning into this, and that there'll be a lot of good fights on the night, not just mine and Billy's, but yeah, be there basically.
Or tune in.
Yeah, tune in.
Subscribe. Billy, yourself?
Yeah, no, definitely, man. And obviously, it's a chance to be in the mix and come and watch boxing. Obviously, people probably haven't for a long time, and it's a chance to get out and enjoy the night in general. You know, my fans are stuck by me watching me fight against journeyman and stuff like that. And so now there's a chance of in a 50-50 fight, in a proper fight. So they'll definitely be out in force.
Guys, I want to say thank you for taking your time to speak to me today. I wish both of you, Josh, both of you, the best of luck for the 24th. No loser speech, nothing. I'm wishing both of you the best of luck and may the best man win. I'll see you tonight as well.
All right, thanks.
Cheers, man. Thanks a lot.
Guys, take care. Stay safe.
Cheers, brother.
Bye.